then they turned to face, now they beg for my space. Back then they closed the doors, now they crowded my gates. Back then they laughed out loud, now they scream when I'm near. Back then they pushed me down, now they cheer that I'm here. I was broken, I was lost, and they ain't always my grind. Now they blowing up my phone, just trying to get up on my line. Used to pass me in the hall, wouldn't give me no look. Now they claiming that they love me, trying to write up on my book. I remember getting clowned, they ain't right with my team. Now I'm sharper than the chrome, sitting all up on the beam. Back, I'm back, they ain't listen, they laugh when I spoke. Now I step into the room, and the whole crowd woke. They ain't helped me when I starved, they ain't sharing my fight. Now they posting on their page just to say that I'm tired. I don't trip on the past, but I'ma keep it all in view. Cause the same ones that ignore me, now they all acting brand new. Back then they turned to face, now they beg for my space. Back then they closed the doors, now they crowded my gates. Back then they laughed out loud, now they scream when I'm near. Back then they pushed me down, now they cheer when I'm here. I was down on the floor and they ain't answer my call. Now I'm shining in them lights that surrounding all my walls. Used to say that I was weak, used to call me a clown. Now they're trying to get us hit every time I come round. They ain't clap when I pray, they ain't cheer when I grew. Now they swear they was with me, but I know that ain't true. When I walk through rain, they ain't offer me no coat. Now they selling on my wages, trying to jump in my boat. I ain't never forget how they left me for dead. Now I'm stacking every dollar with this crown up on my head. You wasn't riding then, you damn sure ain't riding today. I got money, I got time, but I ain't got no games to play. Back then they turned to face, now they beg for my space. Back then they closed the doors, now they crowded my gates. Back then they laughed out loud, now they scream when I'm near. Back then they pushed me down, now they cheer that I'm here. Now it's lights up on the stage and the city awake. I went from nothing to a king, every move that I be making. They was praying I fall, now they praying that I win. But I'm sharper than revenge, I won't ever let them back in. I remember nights cold with no food in my hand. Now the ice on my wrist make all the climates expand. They laughed at my pain, trying to step on my name. Now they're begging for a feature just to ride on my flame. I don't bend, I don't break, I was built in the fire. Turned the hate into fuel, every doubt it took me higher. Now the doors that were locked, I done kicked off the frame. You ain't believe me then, don't you ever speak on my name. Back then they turned to face, now they beg for my space. Back then they closed the doors, now they crowded my gates. Back then they laughed out loud, now they scream when I'm near. Back then they pushed me down, now they cheer that I'm here.
That big boy love on the beat. Got the sauce, homie.